Alright, well, we made our way into this, it's a fortress, but it's also a tower, is that right?
It had a tower at one point.
Yeah, because these all look kind of like tower-sized, but we're in the fortress. The fortress, for some reason, lets undead in, but doesn't let them back out, which is going to be a problem for Raver and Woozy.
I think Woozy will like it here.
We freed a light elf of some sort. She thanked us and gave Raver probably the worst weapon enchantment I've ever seen for a thief. We proceeded onward, found a room full of doors that we proceeded to open. We got attacked by monkeys out of a Salvador Dali painting. And we received a couple of cool magic items. I got a totem that gives me extra madness. And we got a full plate +1. That's pretty neat. Nobody can wear it, though.
It's covered in duty.
Well, it's covered in an inert ooze, is that right?
Ochre slime that can be activated by liquid in general, be it sweat, blood, tears, rain, you name it.
Yeah, so the second you take that out of here and it starts to rain, we got to deal with that.
They're currently in a bag of holding to avoid getting wet.
There we go. We got to deal with it one way or the other, though. And I think we took a short rest, and we were about to go up the stairs some more. Is that right?
Down the stairs.
Down the stairs.
And where's that option here?
Oh, we also heard about the necromancer that I think took over this place, that captured the light elf.
And do we still see the illusions popping up every now and then, or?
Yes.
Even the ones who passed, like, that's still going on?
If you've moved away from them before, they're gone now. But essentially, you would have seen one like every time you opened a new door, but I wanted to keep things moving because we were running on borrowed time. And I do remember I was so impressed with you guys' play during that monkey fight, because you guys got clapped pretty hard, but you still managed to pull through. I gave you guys a bonus inspiration, so everybody should start with 2.
Nice.
And for Raver's awesome journal entry, and 1 for the amazing combat you guys did.
Yeah, I love getting inspiration for spanking the monkey.
It's like the only time that'll happen. Fuck you. Okay. I do remember I had a piece of lore that you guys found, but we did not get to. This... So you guys found a pouch made of a fairly unique material. Mycala, you can give me a nature check real quick. With advantage. Nice, roll a 20 and a 1. So yeah, this substance, it looks and feels very familiar to you. This is a satchel crafted out of gnome skin. And inside you see some seemingly golden parchment, and they have some peculiar symbol-based language on them that you can identify as undercommon.
Is it a deep gnome skin or surface gnome skin?
Definitely deep gnome.
How can you tell?
shade.
Those are purple.
Maybe they just dyed the regular gnome.
Yeah, she's gonna drop that. Just dump everything out and throw it in the corner.
Oh, well, you know, that's a good bag right there. Looks pretty sturdy.
It is made out of my people's flesh.
And I kind of throw it over my shoulder when I pick it up.
It made of leather?
I suppose I prefer not to think about its make too much.
Hello, reagent new bag.
She actually, after Woozy looks at it, she's gonna go over and take it back.
That's right.
I'm having it burned.
Finders keepers, damn it!
Yes, I found it,
You threw it away.
and now I'm taking it back.
Oh.
Anyway, what was in it?
Parchments that looks like they had undercommon scrolled on them.
Oh, what do they say?
So you look at them, and from looking at the words written on them, you're give me an intelligence check, actually, because they're kind of scattered, written in a seemingly disorganized manner at first glance. So let's see. From what it looks like these the Drow were intending to spy on the upper world, and specifically to determine if they were ripe for harvesting. And essentially the part that they were looking at would have been in Rabalka's, backyard, so to speak, without anybody's knowledge. And since Maya's there with you, he's like, "Hold on, that's a map with you. Let me see that."
She gives it to him. She doesn't reject.
Well, that's Embla, that's Holoth, and I think this is the keep we're in. It seems like every route here has a wispy trailing tail that winds its way towards one of these symbols that looks like an S. Knowing the Drow, that's usually like a spider or snake or supremacy.
Something bad.
Yeah. And then this one looks like the one for home or rest or return. Oh God! If these are all coming out of Holoff, looked like they've taken over most of the main and subsidiary routes out of my home. Oh well, this is going to be vital information if we ever get to Holoff. That is.
She like looks over, or I guess under his shoulder, to see if she can get a. They've conquered that much already.
They move in discreet manners, little miss. We knew we were supposed to keep our guard up around these, but I had no idea they were working this fast. They've already started siphoning off of the upper world, eh?
Aye.
Well, definitely hold on to that. Not so much the satchel, but these papers here.
I do hope my people are doing all right. She says as she clutches the gnome satchel, which is not giving her hope.
Jessica just sort of eyes the satchel at that.
Yep, that's about it. All right, well, we all rested up, accounted for?
Good as gets. Let's go.
Did the map say how much further it would be to Embla from here?
You're not able to get to pick up on the scaling in terms of mileage. You just know that there's roads connecting this to Embla.
Does it look long, at least?
Looks pretty long, yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. So how long does your zombie last?
24 hours?
Yeah, and then I have to cast it again within 24 hours to keep it.
Okay. We still got plenty of time. Alright, we're moving down. Code, did your robot deactivate?
It lasts an hour. If we took a short rest, he's not here.
Okay.
Oh, these rooms are cells.
Let me get that description.
On that next level, I get double proficiency in all my tool stuff. I'm gonna be a better person in all around. I'm just gonna open up shop.
These are definitely lined with cells, and all these doors seem to be unlocked. Their mechanisms are clearly long since rotted away by damp and cold of a small stream which once ran through the whole of this room. Da, 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 da. You can. The map doesn't. Okay. You have to. Okay, you have to go in there. Yes. So the. Let's see, other than the cells adjacent. So you guys see pretty much a skeleton in the upper right-hand corner here of a charred skeleton. The ones right next to it are unlocked and empty. But you guys can see in every single other cell, you can see 4 humanoids that are just standing eerily still in all of them.
Do they look undead?
Yeah.
Do you guys have a light source going or dark vision? Yeah.
Dark vision.
Dark vision.
They do look undead. Definitely scraps of flesh have peeled away, but like they clearly see you, but they're not making any movements.
Are they just warehoused here?
Looks that way. But you can all give me a perception check at disadvantage.
So I don't think they're warehoused here because the levers to open these things are long gone. I think maybe they're just people that are trapped in here and turned undead.
Well, seems like good place to keep undead you're not using.
But it doesn't look like deception. What am I doing? It doesn't look like they're able to open and close these cells.
I
and
mean,
these levers look like they've been gone a very long time.
she just moves to a door that doesn't have an undead in it and tries to push it open.
The only ones that don't have an undead are these ones up here by Macaulay.
Okay. Does it just, like, swing right open?
That one is pretty much like barely hanging on its hinges, but yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna pick the one that's broken, I mean, yeah.
They all like this.
Are they all like that, where we could just push them open because they're hanging on one hinge? Like, am I able to open this one in front of me?
Yes. Do you want to open it? It's
No.
quickly apparent that none of these doors are locked.
So then it just doesn't have mechanisms, but yet they're unlocked.
The locking mechanism, like the actual lock where the key goes, that one has been destroyed and corroded away. So they
Gotcha.
can't.
Gotcha. I'm sorry, dude. I was thinking like DDO, like there was gonna be levers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Lever puzzle.
No, they all open, so could leave anytime.
So all of you guys can feel occasionally something bumping into your feet, and you have to squint really hard, but it seems like there's an assortment of body parts just crawling around on the floor, including a few hands. Mycalia, you can see a particular large, hairy one that is wearing a somewhat smudged but nice-looking ring, just kind of trapezing across the floor.
She's gonna like try and sneak up on it, like a cat hunting a mouse.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Is it moving or floating?
They're all like crawling around on the floor.
You.
Okay. You don't get any indication that it knows you're stalking it.
In retrospect, it might have been better to signal to somebody else and have them do it, but it's too late for that now. She gonna try and grab it.
like to slide the ring off and pick it, or pick the hand up.
Just grab the hand.
Okay.
What in tarnation are you doing over there?
It
This one has a
doesn't.
ring on it.
It doesn't know you're there, so you successfully pick it up.
Then she slides the ring off.
Give me slide a hand check because it starts wriggling around frantically, now realizing that it's been picked up. Frick! You yoink it off.
Put it back.
Oh, fine. She just drops it.
The hand?
Yeah, the hand.
What do you want hand?
It had a ring on it. Did she get the ring on it?
Yep, you got it. But yeah, other than these flock of body parts moving about and these eerie zombies that are just eyeing you as you move, nothing else seems to be up here.
Think we keep going.
Why do we even stop here?
For ring. I guess.
Evidently. Should we do something about these zombies?
I mean, what are we gonna do? Change the system? And I start walking downstairs. Creepy hands is not a good time for me. Unless, do I find a good replacement up here?
For what?
For my missing arm?
These old.
I don't know.
Oh, I mean, if you're totally considering rotting, arms, then yeah, there's a few good replacements up here.
Nah, I'll keep mine. It's got an air conditioner and all that. I'm good.
We can find much nicer ones than these.
I do kind of want to put a leash on one though, like a pet. Walking around like Cousin It. Or the Thing, or whatever that one was.
Do not call her hand.
Okay, so in this one, this looks like a tried and true torture chamber. There's bodies stacked up in the floor, 4 human skeletons to be exact in the corner. There's torture devices lining the west wall. And you see a dark-skinned humanoid is still attached to one of the devices, and its face seeming to plead and beg for freedom from the pain. It's unclear to see if it's alive or dead. But all this is overshadowed by the sight of some creatures surrounding the humanoid.
What the hell is that?
That is an ugly-looking humanoid.
And they're just standing there, staring at it. You guys weren't stealthy at all, but they don't even turn to your presence as you come down and talk amongst yourselves. And between the frantic, occasional squeals of the creature on the torture device, their heads are raised straight up, looking towards the wall in front of them. And you all hear this sickening crunch of flesh coming from them as you look into the back of their heads, and in each head you see a grotesque looking eye staring right back at you, and they slowly blink in unison. Everybody please make a wisdom save.
Why are we stopping on these floors?
I think this is the end of the line.
Oof. I thought you were skittering on that one.
Alright. Kamor, Seagal. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gamor got a 17, didn't he?
Yep, Kamor and Seagal, if you want to use inspiration to reroll, you're more than welcome to.
Wow. I'll try, but nah.
Nope.
Is the DC 18?
It was.
It's gotta be.
Yeah,
Damn.
because I just made it on mine. He failed on a 17.
Why don't we have a paladin?
We're going to roll some initiative right now as these horrifying things turn to face you all, as the wails of the dead begin to emanate from them.
Not only am I scared, but I'm also slow.
And that's slow as Kamor.
Does Frighten give you disadvantage on your initiative?
On ability checks, I believe, yes.
So yeah, it would be on initiative as well.
Here's this handsome devil up close.
Oh, he looks nice.
And you see on his left arm, there's this wicked pauldron that's glaring menacingly at all of you. Mycalia, we start with you.
Well, she can't see shit, for starters. She's gonna come over here and take a look.
Your zombie starts on your turn, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's my bonus action to control it.
So that's 15 movement.
Well, since they were nice enough to all clump up like that, she's gonna twirl her staff around, point it at them, and a bunch of nice little blue lights are gonna shoot at them. Almost all fails. Almost. And she used 15 movement?
Yep.
Can she just like move up through Seagal and then here? Wouldn't that only be 10? Or is she difficult? She's difficult terrain, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. In that case, she'll move back here. With her bonus action. Zombie has speed of 20 feet. Does it get the +5 from our patron thing?
No.
Oh, darn. She's gonna have it move past Seagal to her left, that's 10, down to the left of Kamor, and then down to the top right of Zombie 3.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it's gonna attack Zombie 3.
Oh, I thought you could do that.
Oh yeah, I can actually. Sorry. With advantage. Oh shit.
Look at him go.
Oh, I did that again, I'm sorry. I forgot to do damage.
Yeah, you're gonna want to hold this shift now.
All right.
Alright, I am gonna go ahead and take my short bow out and take a shot with it. And I'm gonna go ahead and attempt a sharpshooter. Okay, what am I
Attack
targeting?
yourself.
At least you didn't hit yourself.
Yep.
Puts it down.
Damn.
Yeah, let's try to get as much distance away from these as I can.
This one's going for Co.
Ah!
Oh. Nope.
So am I afraid of each and every single one of these creatures?
Essentially, yeah. The display really freaked you out.
I knew I should have eaten Kalia's mushrooms.
He's going to kick things off with a wickedly green-tinted fireball.
Oh.
Nope. 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 Stop it. There we go. Alright, if you want to use your inspiration, click advantage now and subtract the amount of tokens you want to use. Seagull, you already have advantage on this. So click advantage anyway.
Give me that advantage.
Alright, everyone set?
Yep.
Yep.
And I still fail.
Whoop.
Did I fail? Yep. I am going to uncanny dodge.
I don't think you can uncanny dodge spells.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you may use the reaction to half its attack damage.
Like, I don't think you let me use uncanny dodge when I was doing reordering, so I kind of took that lesson to heart.
Alright.
Let me double check. No.
Yo, is there a walrus giving birth somewhere in this room too that we don't see?
Nope, it has to have an attack roll.
Alright.
Where'd it go? There it is.
Couldn't counterspell that woozy. Why are you even here?
He just falls over. The wispy cackles come from the corner. Oh, dang it. Seagull.
Seagull is scared.
Scared.
Seagull is going to go ahead and shift. And drink a potion.
Okay.
No, I don't have a potion thing in my bag. Oh wait, I do, kind of. How much is greater healing?
44 plus 4.
Yep. All right, not bad.
And she's gonna run over here to spread out more. Since she can't run closer to things.
All right. 'Kamor?
There was no save at the end of her turn.
Nope.
The fear. I leave. I take the dodge action. I go over here and I start going down the stairs.
You were on the bottom floor.
I'm on the bottom. I start going up the stairs.
Now you don't have to move away from them if you don't want to. But I totally get if you're going it from a roleplay perspective.
Yep, up the stairs I go.
Into the room of zombies.
Bunch of eyeballs in the back of heads, fireballs flying everywhere. I'm a little soiled. I'm gonna go up here for right now.
You used a dash action?
No, I used my action for the dodge.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. I'll just consider you upstairs for the time being. Number 4.
Can my zombie make an AOO?
Yeah. That's a hit. Bonk.
Look at him go.
I don't know why he didn't show up.
That one's dead.
Oh, it is. That's why.
Yeah, Raver one-shot it.
Just read that then. Macaulay, back to you.
Well, this is going well. Yeah, she just took the full brunt of a fireball and Woozy went down.
I forgot to roll his initiative.
With her action, she is going to activate her spores. Not Woozy, oh no.
Mushroom buffed.
She has a shield at least. And then she's gonna use one of her 3 remaining second level spells, because that's all she has left, and she's gonna use a bonus action in Healing Word Woozy.
Are we doing old school rules? Is she gonna kill him?
No.
Take everything away from me.
You said that was second level?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to do it.
Yeah, just roll one more d4 out in the open. Nice. So he's at 19. Thank you, minion!
Just shut up and fight, Woozy. Please.
Some idiot forgot to roll my initiative. What's Zombie doing?
Nothing, because I used my bonus action to heal Woozy.
Oh, true. Graver, you were slightly singed.
I am going to go ahead and take a bonus action to drink my potion of greater healing.
Okay.
Move to there and take a shot at Yol.
Your mic's kind of wonking out. What do you say?
I said move to there and then take a shot at Yol.
Okay.
And I am going to go ahead and use an inspiration to gain advantage.
Ooh, okay.
Fuck him up.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh.
Oof.
Dude, you have the worst luck with bows. You miss so much with bows, even when you have advantage in every game you play.
For 3. Don't beat up on Woozy. I forgot. Does he have that? No. Ah! Cease!
Can I use my Halo of Spores?
Yeah.
Now that he is within 10 feet?
Yep.
Who?
Woozy don't like this shit. He's going to use... Oof. It's worth it. Second level false life on himself. Of course it's dog shit. And he will eat the AOO. Yes! Success! You will. Oh, Ko, I see what you mean. They fucking messed up the menu.
I have my tabs this time, though, as a player. But yeah, last night's game, I didn't have any of those tabs.
He is going to use a second level spell. Wherever you see him wave his hand, and 3 copies of him appear around him as he casts Mirror Image.
Balls.
Zombie number 2. Try and boot my Kalia. Nope. Seagal.
Seagal is afraid.
Indeed.
She steps back here. She gets very angry. And she's gonna chuck a javelin at the zombie.
All right.
What the fuck was that? Oh, I'm targeting myself.
You hit the zombie. Thunk.
And then it returns,
Ooh, that one. Okay, all right.
and I can check it again, right?
Yes, you can.
Am I still targeting myself?
No.
Yeah, Seagal miss.
Well, yeah, but I'm looking at her in the combat tracker. She's not.
Well, I hit the zombie again.
Yeah.
Maybe clear all her targets through the combat tracker, and then she can just retarget the zombie.
Okay. I did say you have to retarget it whenever, but that should be it.
All right, I'm up there trying to have a motivational talk with myself. Like, come on, grow some balls, come on. We're back in the farm, let's go. I want to start making my way down the stairs and stop at the edge because I see the zombie there and I can't go any further. I'm going to use an action to pull out my little guy Ricky here. We're going to have Ricky go into flame mode.
Whoosh.
Let's actually target with this is a save, so it wouldn't matter for the frightened disadvantage.
And your robot's not affected by fear?
Yeah, well, I would assume even if he could be, he wasn't here for when it happened.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the construct is immune to the frightened
Well, you toasted
condition.
number 2. Ugh.
So starving on cantrips, I guess I'll just take a disadvantage shot on this guy number 3.
Did it take an action to summon him?
It's a bonus action,
Yeah, but you had to summon him, right?
which is a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was pushing the wrong button. I'm able to take that step right because the zombie's not in front of me anymore, so I could walk north because I'm not going towards anyone.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And how many feet does it take to get from where I was to here?
We'll say that taps your movement.
Okay, so it's 30 feet to get from the bottom to the top of the stairs.
Yeah. Rip.
And I can still see those creepy ones in the back too. All right.
Number 4.
Can I reaction him?
Where was he? I think they have to start within 10 feet of you.
I think it's just whenever they move. Let me look. When it moves into a space within 10 feet of you, or starts its turn there.
All right, go for it. Fails. He shuffles towards you, sprouting mushrooms on his head and his flesh. And he misses.
I've seen things far scarier than this.
You're up. Top of the round. Seagal and Kimura lose their frightened status.
No, one more Marion.
I assume our necromancer friend is not a humanoid?
I think he's still humanoid.
You don't know.
I'm just going to play it safe and cast blindness on him.
Okay. He saves.
Rip. And with my bonus action, can I have it grapple
Have what grapple?
my zombie?
Yeah, sure.
How do I do that? Do I still just make an attack?
You make a strength check versus the opposing creature.
Click the C next to strength on the NPC tab.
Who's he trying to grapple?
Yule.
Okay. All right, I'm going to roll D20 here. All right, so he goes to grapple this guy up here, and he goes right through him.
Does the illusion disappear? Yeah, okay, cool.
Cursed clones.
I personally think that was a good move.
Raver.
Alright, I'll move down to here. Alright, and I'm going to attempt to see if I can hit one of these guys.
All right, let me roll a D20. It hits a clone.
Oh, I don't even think it hits a clone. It's just a straight miss.
Oh no, it's something that I have to roll on my end.
Oh, I thought it was if I hit, then you should do that.
Spell wording.
I agree on hitting before having to worry about losing a clone.
Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration. It doesn't say they have to hit.
Oh, that sounds good as I thought then. Alright.
Yeah. So the reason why you missed is because you hit a clone, so.
Alright. And I am going to go ahead, just in case, take the bonus action and Never mind, I don't have that available. Must have used it already. Alright, that'll be my turn.
Give me a perception check, Raver.
Alright.
You can definitely hear the sounds of what sounds like a very violent crash coming from the hallway behind you.
Oof. I don't like that, but it's pretty much all I can do right now.
Uzi will get you! If only I could be that cool looking. He's going to... We'll just have him Ray Frost. Must roll. Okay. Nope. Uzi gets a hit. Slows him. You hear the shriek of the undead echo from Mule's visage as he twists as his body begins to ice over. Ah! Got him! Let's see.
Oh, and you are off on those duplicates. Seeing how I missed that, it changes the target to the duplicate, but it still is a miss, so it's still there. It's a little bit further down in the text.
Okay.
Where it states the AC for them.
Let's see.
I mean, I thought so because I think it's a fighter with multi-attack can pretty much clear up all those in like a round. So like, the spell just really didn't seem that good to me if they only go away if you're just targeted.
He is going to... he'll move first. Let zombie do his thing. Can even direct that. Either way, it's a miss. I take it the clone's AC is like 10 or something.
10 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Oh yeah, that misses either way. He will target Seagal. As he lobs an acid arrow at her.
She hisses.
She's gonna be hissing.
Did he not code in his attack? All right, this should work. Oof. That didn't even add his attack modifier. Thanks. All right, so yeah, that hits. She takes 44 acid. At the end of its next turn. Seagull, you were no longer afraid. You were coated in acid.
And I am angry.
Oh boy. Did you get up in melee with him?
I'm up in melee with zombie 4.
Oh, zombie, right. Good cut. Still hits. He down.
Basically, she goes to slice clean through it, but it catches, and she has to, like, hack it back and chop him again. On the way to Yule the Necromancer.
Okay, at the end of your turn, that excess acid you got hit with still burns. Fuck it.
The burning only makes me angrier.
I mean, that would keep your rage on, right?
Yeah, it would, because I'm taking damage.
Oh, it had an effect. Let's see. 4 additional acid damage. Updated. There's one left. Alright, come on, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to take my little stroll over here. Oh, great. Now there's 3 of these ugly bastards. Alright, I'm going to first try to burn them down. Get him with the old flamethrower. Are there any, anything, does he get advantage in the save? It is a deck save because of the things, or? I just want to check before I click.
No. You can just do that.
Alright.
Alright, he fails. Whoosh. And the clones are still there.
Then, I will attack him with a flame shot there. I point my gun at him. Do you want to make that roll?
Yes.
Do I still just make an attack roll anyway?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so I need to roll an 8 or higher. I do not, so it hits him.
Yeah, you may be able to make copies of your ugly ass, but I can smell you from here.
Good hit.
Then I'm gonna stroll around over here just to peek around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. All right, Reaver, it's good to see you're still alive.
She'll touch him.
All right, go and make your attack roll. All right, that hits one of his clones, and it is destroyed.
And now her staff is glowing fully.
Dun dun.
And then with her bonus action, she's going to have Zombie come up where the 10 is between her and Seagal. She's going to hide behind it. She shouts, "Your foul magic will soon end, necromancer." And that's my turn.
Did she have an attack at all?
Yeah, she'll have it. I mean, she might as well. She's gonna try and grapple it again, actually.
Oh, grapple it? Okay.
Well, it already missed, so.
Yep, it goes through.
Alright, I'll go ahead and move to here. And attempt to see if I can take a shot at this.
You're just gonna stand on that poor guy? Hasn't he been through enough?
All right.
It could be a hit.
Oh. But it hits the last clone.
Hey, at least it's gone.
Oh, the magnificence! Except there's a lot of people in the way, damn it. That's as close as I get. He'll do a great ball of fire. Hooray! Ha ha ha! Okay. Now. Seagal and Mike Hawley, you guys see the eye sockets on his pauldron flash to a dark purple as he evokes this dark and foul magic that slowly begins to eat away at everything around him, that swallows up everything around him, including the zombie corpses and pretty much, everything around him. As you're engulfed by darkness.
Gross.
You hear a sickening cackle. As green whiffs start to emanate from the darkness and infusing themselves into the slain zombies. I think I got them all. And he begins to move. Zombie 2 stands up and feels the life next to him, but unfortunately he can't see it. Still misses. Seagal. Yeah.
Go back to bed, zombie.
Come on, you can't see shit, man.
I'm gonna freak out and shoot fire that way.
Alright.
If you just want to roll, the DC is 16, so you don't have to reveal.
Alright. He fails, but he actually makes it.
Okay. And does anyone else take the flames as well?
Yes. You
So
see
we-
Zombie 3?
I can see him. Yeah, I just didn't know if you want me to drop it on him. I'll drop it
Yeah,
on
go
him.
He fails.
All right. So zombie 3 takes 11, and that dude takes 5.
Okay, con save. He makes it.
I'm gonna freak out and dodge around.
But you don't move?
No, I'm too scared to move. I'm just gonna dodge around.
Okay.
Alright, did we actually hear him scream from, or call out from getting hit by the flames, or give it kind of an idea of what direction to look towards?
You just hear pretty much generic undead moaning up there. The one that got on fire next to my collie up there, you could hear.
Alright.
Oh, 5. You don't know where he's going. That's all he does. Icalia, you can't see shit. But you heard something squelch right next to you, and Seagal's angry panting is like right behind you.
I have a stupid idea. I kind of want to cast Spike Growth over the darkness.
You have to see a point where you want to cast it.
Ah. Alas. In that case, she at least notices where Seagal is, so she moves to get closer to her. Does she get an AOO from that?
Nope.
He can't AoE you if he can't see you.
Ah, true. And, one spell slot left. She's just gonna Thorn Whip Zombie 2 here.
All right. That'll hit, barely.
Right across the face. Now the chest. Nice big old gash to match her zombie. Speaking of her zombie, for her bonus action, it's gonna go up to the right of zombie 5 here, and it's gonna give it a grapple if it can.
I got its strength. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, you can do that yourself. All right, same mod. Yep, nope, he's grappled.
It shoves zombie 5 up against the wall.
Oh no.
Ooh, this is about to get weird.
She leaves him to it.
Grapple. There we go. Raver.
Alright, I'm gonna take a shot towards the sounds that I heard. Hopefully, maybe hitting the actual necromancer. Alright, now does he have sight within here, or is it just me that has disadvantage?
It's at disadvantage. Oof.
Big oof.
Fortunately, it goes wide and it hits nothing.
And I'm going to try to move out of here. I can feel the wall behind me, so I'm going to choose out of the two directions. One's heading back. Damn it.
Oh, that's a corner.
And then I'm going to follow it. That'd be my full movement. Unless there's anything blocking my path.
A zombie when you come out. That's being held tenderly against the wall.
Oh god, it looks like he's getting ready to kiss him.
They look over at you, notice you're undead, like, hey, want to join in on this?
Oh god, no.
Where's number 3 at? Number 3, you know where he's going. He bumps into the space. What? What's going on over here? Oh. Disgusting.
You have anything to do with that?
Oh, I have something, all right. Censorship.
Oh, so annoying.
In the form of death. Good, good. I've inconvenienced him.
That's the spirit.
Yule's turn.
Is it Yule's or Zombie 2?
It's Yule's. The darkness is moving. And Kamor can feel something.
Kamor gave up on feelings. All they do is scare him.
Alright, you got dodge up. Perfect. Don't need that. Need this. He is going to bully you. Make you make a con save. Somehow you make it.
When me somehow I eat my Wheaties.
As an echo of thunder tries to push you backwards away from this unseen force in front of you, and you hear the wicked cackling. Death comes for you, halfling.
I sure feel bad for our halfling.
Our halfling's already undead.
Now, as his turn passes, Kamor, I need you to make a perception check. This is based on hearing. You hear something whiz right past your ear, so close it nicks like behind the upper part of it, enough to like leave like a small superficial cut and like make it really sting once your adrenaline wears off. But you hear something crack right in front of you, and it interrupts the necromancer's laughter.
Does it interrupt his concentration, though?
You see that darkness ball slowly quickly shrink towards his pauldron, where it gets sucked into it, where you see this intricate looking dagger just sticking right out of it, and you can definitely see a spider topped hilt of it.
Sucks to be you, alright? I turn around to see where that dagger came from.
You hear that.
Is an anime hero gonna come in and save us? No! I refuse! I refuse to accept his help!
He kind of waves lazily over his shoulder as he turns and he walks down the corridor. Oh, he goes for Mycalia.
Nah, he's taking a con save.
Oh no! That makes him roll on that one. And fail! Oof. Seagal, your sight restored, your fury unleashed.
Gonna go here for the +2.
I should probably say something that it wouldn't have affected your roll, but nobody can get flanking on these zombies.
Well then.
You could say they have eyes in the back of their head.
There you go.
They're still zombies, though.
Still zombies. Kamor.
Get back here, you beautiful shirtless son of a bitch! Don't you run away!
What?
Step over here.
What are he talking about?
I'm not sure anymore.
Nothing beautiful about that.
It's that stupid Calvin Klein looking drow guy who shot us with arrows.
What? Dark elf here?
Yeah, then he ran away like Naruto wanted to be and just disappeared. Came in, threw a knife, and then dipped. His theme song is still playing.
Who are these people you keep shouting about?
People from Homeland, maybe?
He fails.
Did I not target the zombie?
Okay.
There, it was just slow.
Okay, yeah, both fail.
Would the zombie even get hit with the stairwell in the way?
You're right, it wouldn't.
It does not go around corners.
Nope, so just you.
I want to go after the guy. I don't want to waste my time with you and your freaking grabby tongue. All right, time to put you down real quick. Any responses to our roll damage?
Nope.
Damn it. Fuck it.
All right, you will try and tap that, so to speak. And with his pauldron shattered, he gets a wicked glint in his eye as he raises up his staff.
What did I get hit with? Oh, it was his staff or with that thing in his mouth?
Was his staff, but it seems to be crackling with something.
I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to shield that.
Okay.
Get back here so I can crack you in your perfect jawline. And then, what do we have? Extra 10 feet, right? Yeah, so I'll move 10 more if I don't see him. Where the hell am I now?
You're in a path spiraling downwards.
Sounds like my life.
Zombie 5. Trying to swipe at Raver. Nope.
There you are. I'm going to use my second inspiration to get advantage.
Okay.
Those are shitty rolls and I still made it. Deal 1 damage. Does zombie 1 still have 5 restrained, or do I have to repeat that?
You have to repeat that.
He's got him grappled. You gotta do it one more time to get him restrained.
Nope, still grappled.
They're very sloppily, like, pushing against each other. Not like that.
Stop!
We're putting on a show for Reaver.
Yes, that's what they're doing.
Raver's getting the hell out of there. He's actually going to be bonus action disengaging and getting out of there. I am going to use my last inspiration to get advantage on this shot and try to deal with Yol, hopefully.
You gonna sharpshooter it?
Yes, I am.
Here we go. Can you do it? With the power of undead and anime on your side. Oh!
Yeah.
How do you do it?
As I go and take and shoot, I pierce the tongue that's licking out right through his jaw as he pierces and gets pinned to the staircase. And then my wails from the grave are going to go off as it deals damage to Zombie 5 that's being raped by Zombie 1.
Even as that happens, as soon as you put down Yule, all the zombies just stop moving.
Where'd you go, Kamor?
I saw that freaking Drow that's been giving us all these trouble here. I saw he running here through that knife and then dipped over here. I'm trying to find out where he went.
I will go ahead and use the last of my movement over to the necromancer and start pillaging through his belongings.
Is this dude on the table still here?
It is actually a woman.
Is this woman on the table still here?
Yes.
Is she alive?
Let's see. Spread eagle across the torture device in front of you is a drow. Its skin pallid, sickly, and not too dissimilar to the zombies encountered earlier. You can barely determine that it's a female. It's been beaten so its skin, while unbroken, is almost entirely swollen and so tender looking that the merest touch might cause excruciating pain. She looks up at you, grimaces through mostly broken teeth surrounded by thick lips, and laughs hoarsely. And she says this in Undercommon. And she tries very weakly to spit some blood at you, but as she does so, something in her neck snaps, and she expires.
What the?
Dumbass.
Drow.
What'd she say?
Something about how she was returning to her mother's embrace with her head held high.
Not at that angle.
They probably think their goddess will welcome them back.
I hurt. You there, fuzzy woman! Carry me! Wait! Don't walk away!
Come here, Woozy. Let me look at it.
It stings! I can see the bone!
We can see all the bones.
You see, it's horrible! Ah.
Does anyone else need healing?
Everyone?
Does anyone else need immediate healing?
Would not say no.
So, Kamor, are you still chasing after him?
Do I have sight of him?
You do not.
Is there more than one path?
No, it is going all the way down. You can't even see the bottom.
We'll run down one more round. Don't you run away from me. You all get back here right now. Clank, 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 clank.
Since you're going there at a hurried pace, I need you to make a dex save for me.
Dex save.
It's not exactly rough terrain as you're going down. Luckily, you're able to keep your footing.
I'll
You
just run on
can-
the walls.
Oh yeah, run on the wall.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's not good enough. That's not good enough for parkour.
Hardcore parkour.
Parkour.
She thanks you for the healing.
You can keep going, but you do feel that it would be unwise to continue down at a hurried pace without backup.
Well, intelligence isn't my best stat, so I mean, wisdom isn't my best stat.
Let's say you're an artificer, I hope it's your best stat.
Nah, bro, I'm going hardcore route.
Oof.
Damn it. Well, there goes my fun. Low rolls are always the opposite of what I want.
I take it you didn't find him.
Nah, I ran out too fast down there. It's a long path down to a deep, dark tunnel.
That way down to Underdark.
Well, it went under and it was dark. I can tell you that much.
So probably.
We might want to rest before we go further. I myself am quite out of magic, and well, we don't know what all lies ahead. How deep did you say it goes?
Enough that none of you can see the bottom from up here.
Yeah, she's gonna go take a look.
I'll walk over here. Ah, dang, I guess she didn't make it, huh?
She's a drow. If she hadn't made it, I'd have slit her throat myself.
Ah, gee, why don't you tell us how you really feel? Probably died because you ever stepped on her.
She snapped own neck trying to spit at us.
What? I mean, I heard of critical failures before, but damn.
So, let's see here. You find a token on the necromancer. It looks like a coin. It's not any kind of spendable currency. It does have some interesting markings on it, though.
I go ahead and take the token.
While you guys try to discuss what you want to do next for your victory over this keep, you hit level 6.
Yo.
Ding, ding, ding,
nice.
ding, ding.
Oh, things about to get spicy.
Oh yeah, time to mutate.
If we are taking a rest, then she's going to pick out one of these lovely zombies and use another 3 charges from her staff and animate them. It. She might do Yule, but he's probably a little too scary.
Why not get the better one? Is fresh one on table?
Yeah.
It's
No.
usually better to do one that's a little more intact.
She not intact? Only neck snap.
I suppose.
My
I suppose it's
colleague,
poetic in a sense.
please give your zombies names.
Oh jeez, I have to come up with names. What does zombie 1 look like? It was a male drow zombie.
That's what my goblin names hers. She always picks B names.
Oh, I've got an idea. They both have like bits of mushroom on them, and like fungus and stuff that's reanimating them.
Uh-huh.
And one of the fungus is red, and one of them is blue. The guy is red, and the girl's blue, and so they are red and blue.
She's a simple woman.
I can make my lightsaber.
I don't think she'd give them actual names. They're not like pets. She'd consider it more like naming your dagger or something like that.
This is so it doesn't confuse my combat checker if there's more zombies than there actually are. Plus, I always think it's cool for necromancers to name their pets.
Yeah, I get you. I don't think my Kalia would call herself a necromancer, though.
Yeah, I could tell. Your foul work will soon be over, necromancer, says the chick controlling a zombie.
Hers is different.
That's what they all say.
That's what she tells herself. I don't know if other people would believe it.
Level up Woozy.
In other news, Seagal has permanent clothes now.
Wow. Woozy adds his spellcasting mod to every single damaging cantrip.
Nice. He's a big boy now. Yeah, Seagal refused to pick him up since he wouldn't let her grab him last time.
Yes, I wouldn't object to this rest of sorts.
This is such a creepy place to sleep.
I suppose we could climb up and sleep up on the surface. Then again, there might still be a dragon. At the very least, we could sleep on the first floor where there isn't blood and corpses everywhere.
Do you want to go check upstairs?
Yeah, she's at least going to check the floor above this to see if all the other zombies drop dead.
Okay.
Were bedrooms 2 floors up?
Oh, yes.
Is anybody going with her?
Yeah, Seagal will go with her.
Anybody else?
Sure, if there's beds up there, it makes more sense.
Raver?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I can barely understand you.
I heard a yes. At least I heard a Y word.
Okay, so you guys go up to the 4th floor as you're making your way up to where all the guard shack was.
Well, we were making our way to the bedrooms.
Say I said they're up before. So as you're coming up to this floor, and passing by Raver, you notice that token you got from the necromancer starts to glow on this floor. And this floor itself is glowing in response to it.
The little trinket that I found on the necromancer seems to be glowing to this area.
Interesting.
Are the zombies still just chilling?
Zombies are actually collapsed.
Okay. You think he... why it glowing?
I'm not sure.
Anybody can make me an Arcana check.
Why y'all staring at me?
I am going to go ahead and add to it. I'm going to do my knowledge from the past life.
Okay.
Well, you're usually the magic guy.
Usually. So, Raver, one of your past lives whispers into your mind. This past life used to be an exceptionally potent wizard, and whispers flow into your mind as you see the markings on the floor that resonate with this token. This is a teleportation circle.
Am I able to discern where it leads to?
You're not sure, but you know that if you put this token in the middle of the circle, it will open up a portal.
Well, it appears that with this token and these markings on the ground, you could be able to teleport someplace.
Where?
That, unfortunately, I'm not aware of. I can't very well discern where it goes.
Well, it's clearly something our necromancer friend must have used. And whatever he considered important, I'm not sure I want to see.
I do.
Could be where he keeps good stuff.
The best stuff.
But maybe rest before teleport someplace weird?
Yes, I could be down for that.
That sounds wise, yes.
We go to beds.
You guys go up a floor.
Seagal's gonna pick out the better looking bedroom of these. Which one would you say that is?
That would be the middle room that didn't blow up.
Ah, yeah. Helpful. She checks under beds, checks under sheets, flips the mattress. She doesn't want a crawling hand to come out.
Oh, speaking of crawling hands, Kamor, can you see if this ring is magical?
I can after the rest.
Oh, very well.
Oh wait, I could see if it's magical. Actually, I'll virtually cast detect magic.
It is magic.
What kind? What kind of school does this magic come from?
Transmutation.
Well, that ring's got some transmutation magic glowing off of it.
Ooh, I wonder what it could be.
All right, is everybody settling in?
Yep.
I'm going to use my last 2 spell slots to make 20 good berries before we sleep.
Okay. All right, since you guys thoroughly purged this tower, it's kind of difficult to sleep, because all the death around you. But you're able to get your rest in. Let's see. Kamor is able to identify the ring as a ring of jumping.
This is a ring of mad hops. You jump up in the air real high when you use it.
It's fun.
Curious. I suppose it could go to anyone.
Does it require attunement?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. One of those two could use it to reach top shelf.
Bluesy, are you fond of jumping?
I mean, I have a short-range teleportation. But if nobody else wants it, I suppose I'll take it.
Certainly good to hold on to.
Very well. She'll hand it to Woozy.
Oh boy.
You sure that good idea?
What's the worst that's going to happen from him jumping?
I have to calculate this. So with jump cast on him, with a running start, his long jump is now 24 feet. It's not very impressive unless you have a high strength.
I mean, 20 feet is still impressive.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
I now going to show monkeys who boss.
Oh no.
She holds her clawed hands up.
Yeah, he learns not to spell. I think. No, he doesn't. Got better cantrips. Alright, so you guys get a nice long rest in. What's on the agenda?
Going down, I guess.
All right. Are you going to be messing with teleporter or just going down to the bottom?
We want to see teleporter.
If I cast identify on the teleporter, will it tell us the location?
It will not.
And there's no indications on where these things go. They don't have like certain runes for certain places or anything like that.
They do have runes on them, but you are completely unfamiliar as to what they pertain to, as did Raver's elder spirit life whispering to him.
Is there anything else magic in this room? Or is it just the teleporter?
It's just the teleporter.
There's no other stray hands with rings on them?
Nope. All right, Raver, it's on you.
Well, everybody enter the circle.
You going to say toilet?
I was going to say teleport. But everybody into the circle, and now enter last. Make sure everybody's in.
We're taking this?
Might as well check to see where it goes.
But, what if it goes to like
I start
the plane
putting
of water?
Kimura into it.
We come back.
Yeah, as long as it's not a one-way ticket.
Circle can go only one way.
Well, I'm not quite sure on the logistics of it, but
Could we send a familiar or something through first?
well, it depends on how far away the teleportation takes you. If the familiar is too far out of, I believe, your sight of connection, you won't know what's on the other side.
What about old Billy Bob Thornton here next to us? Can't he like walk in there and then come back? And like if we see if he's like more damaged or anything like that.
Billy Bob. What?
I point to the corpse, and then the other corpse, and then the third corpse.
I presume you'd have to take the teleport thing with you to teleport back.
Well, I mean, this is a circle. It's in the ground, right?
Yep.
Yeah. We probably step on here, and it takes you to another circle that's embedded in the ground. I don't think you could take this with us.
I think she means thing that Raver have. It go with
Yes,
you.
the token. That seems to be what ignites the magic.
Probably go to his study. Did not see much study stuff here for magic.
Well, I'll step on the circle, and I'm gonna hold my breath before he steps on too, just in case.
I'll wait until everybody is entered into the circle, and then I'll take my step in.
I don't know where the circle is, but she stands in it.
Out where the red is.
There's red everywhere.
The person named Red.
Oh, hi, Red.
All right, with Raver getting on there, you were all teleported, and we will take a 5-minute bathroom break.
But
See,
it's
you are
all
taking
off the suspense.
You are taking us to the toilet, Reaver. So I got I got some new toys now with my infusions.
Ooh.
I got I don't have them all activated, but I have a Lantern of Revealing, And the one I do have active is a spell refueling ring.
Oh, that's cool.
So I can get my spell slots back. It sucks, man. Artificer, I don't get another spell slot till like 7th.
Yep.
I go for like 3 dry levels of not getting a spell slot. Not
Yep.
even on level 1, man.
Artificer life is rough.
But the
Another,
late game's gonna be fun.
in other news, my Halo Spores does D6s now.
Nice.
And I'm more expert in investigation and perception now.
I mutated.
And I'm double proficient in any tools.
Damn.
I love the double tool proficiency. It's so nice.
I can cantrip harder.
No one's talking to you, you sock puppet.
Thanks, I will end you.
What are you gonna do? Jump on him?
Yes! He jumps on him.
I open up my bag of holding underneath him.
You jumped right in?
I see up the bag. Alright, well, problem solved.
Oh, you can't even hear him. It's really like he's there.
I will see if I can also have my broken arrows mended.
Yep, I'll get to work on that. My little hand will come out with a bunch of little tools. You hear some banging, some hammering, some sawing. Every now and then you'll see sparks fly, and I'll just hand you a bunch of wooden arrows with a metal tip. I know he's AFK, but when he comes back, I want to ask him if there's any way that I can improve arrows for you.
That'd be nice. Now, who was the one I was casting the aid?
That's me. That's me. I should like to share my aids.
You doing that again for this morning, or?
Yeah, I mean, it really takes a lot out of me, but I think it's just better for us to have the 5 hit points.
Alright, and how many people can you cast it on?
I only get 2 level 2s, so I get 1 level. So I can use aid for that, and then I hold the other one on for either shatter or blur, depending on what comes first.
And so, who are you casting it on?
The same people as always. I'm sorry, dude. You get low on me. All night you've been getting kind of low.
Yeah, I really don't like the way they reset this up.
Dude, last night, man, when they first had the update for this, I don't know if it's something I did wrong, but I had no tabs. And my library, I had no access to my... Oh, it's still the same shit.
Yeah, it's still the same. You have to go into your options, and then it's in there for sidebar.
Okay. But, yeah, I didn't have any of my side tabs. Luckily, I had the adventure planned out and pinned on the bottom, because I couldn't get into like any of my notes or anything.
So yeah, when you go to set up your sidebar now, you basically go into your options, and then there's a little button that says sidebar, and that gives you the selection as well as switching it from like GM, play, or create PC. There's also a message of the day freaking tab in there now.
Oh no! Don't you hate when extensions lose their purpose?
Yep.
I do enjoy that since the tabs are smaller, it doesn't take as much realty up on your FG screen. Like you have all the tabs out and it's still so thin. Man, I am torn between what my next feat should be. If it should be tough, or if I should get Eldritch Adept.
I already got mine figured out what I want to take.
I tried to make a feat list, and I have like 10 feats on this freaking list like I'm playing a fighter.
I'm going to take the dual wielder.
What up?
Can I ask you a feat question? The deep gnome feat. I don't know if you looked at it, but it gives you a thing of spells, but it says that your spellcasting mod for them is int. Would you be willing to make it whiz? Because I don't know whether me taking that feat would be a meme or not.
Which spells are there?
Blindness, deafness, disguise self, and blur, and you can cast non-detection on yourself at will, with no material component. Which is kind of pointless, but it's really cool when you think about it, because it makes me immune to divination.
It's true. It's pretty cool.
And I sort of like headcanon it as like, she pulls her hood up, and that's when it's active. And when she pulls it down, like, everyone can see her again.
I'm going to say no for the simple fact that the one that you use the most is already on your spell list, which has a higher DC. Blur needs to be either counterspell or dispel magic. And disguise self, I don't know how often you'd use that, but
Yeah. Honestly, like I said, me taking it is kind of a meme, but
yeah.
I'll probably take it at like 16 or something. I think for 8, I'll take Fey Touch, though. I'll probably just take Disguise Self with that.
I'm like so up in the air about this armor. If I should take Heavy Armor Mastery, because it is a +1 plate mail, so I would pump up my AC a lot and give me a free infusion slot. But like Heavy Armor Mastery just gives me heavy armor proficiency and +1 to my strength, which does nothing for me. So I'll basically be switching the feet in just to wear that plate mail.
Do you not have proficiency yet?
I don't have proficiency with heavy armor now. Only medium and light, but
I think is that the only way to get it? Besides like multi-classing or something?
I don't think you get it through multi-classing in 5e.
Lame.
If you want that, you have to pick the heavy armor wearer first, I believe.
All right, we all ready to go?
Yep.
All right, so you step through or appear here. First thing you notice is that red and blue did not make it.
Alas.
You see 8 high-backed chairs, each with a sigil emblazoned on the back's rest, encircling a large round table. A dark hollow in the table's center draws in light, an ominous hole to some unknown void. 8 portals ring the walls of simple dome, of which you just came through. Seated facing away from you, next to the chair closest to the portal you just emerged from, is a young Drow woman.
Is this the same? Is that the same woman from? No, it's not. Okay.
From what you can see, you see a pale hand extend to the side of the chair. Please, have a seat.
I'd rather stand, if that's all right, Miss Random Lady.
You won't be able to see what I have to offer.
Who are you and what are you offering?
Yeah, I don't have many singles on me.
Wear this.
I do detest speaking from behind. Do come around to the chairs at least, sit or stand. And I will warn you, violence is an unwise choice in this chamber.
I feel like we're sitting at the freaking Legion of Doom's table.
Uzi, make up your mind.
Wait, I can't see. There we go.
By chance, you got like a little high chair or something for a little friend here? Maybe a big book or something?
I can just stand on the chair.
I'm fine, don't worry about me. Blasted high chairs.
How dare you assume I worry about you?
You may refer to me as Makenga.
Now is Makinda a Drow?
She does seem to be a Drow, yes.
Alright, well, I'm going to be at the ready to grab Akali if she tries to jump across the table and stab her.
She seems fairly relaxed, just leaning back in her chair.
Just the other day, she said she loves killing Drow, and she would go stab that other Drow, so just in case.
Yeah, she looks pretty on edge. She's at least being civil for now.
So, tell me, what can we do for you, or where are we actually? That's probably more important.
This is the Ossuary Collaborative, a meeting of like-minded mages here that oversee a fair amount of duties I shan't get into. Our previous occupant from the keep, it appears you have dispatched quite handily, I might add. Bravo.
Well, he only got what he deserved.
He had some unorthodox methods, but in that line of work, it's hard to not do so.
So you saying that the rest of y'all don't perform such things?
What one does in their research time is their own personal business. We do not nitpick, as long as they agree to the rules of the collective as a whole. Now, my friends, we all help to succeed. To be able to look forward and upward, to rise to the heights we are destined to achieve. But sometimes, climbing ever onward is not the best way. Taking stock of where you have been is important. While some do nothing but gaze at the gods and their citadels and sanctuaries, others take time to look around them and recall where they've been, and then consider the next journey. If you wish to succeed where others have failed, discover those who can help in unusual places. Remember, the enemy of my enemy may offer succor and relief at the least expected time. Whether something tangible or not, perhaps through knowledge or wisdom, a belief or an insight, never dismiss the improbable until it is impossible. And she gestures to two items in front of her, one of which is It looks like a scarab, a giant beetle-type bug. It's clearly inanimate, and its large shell, the beetle shell, has this very impressive-looking skull engraved to the back of it. And to the other side is a piece of golden paper. It's like the paper you found back in the keep. The keep that had the Drow instructions written on it. All need help every once in a while, and I'm sure you are no exception. I ask you to trust me, even as you hardly know me, and yes, I know some of you find that task difficult to contemplate, let alone undertake. And I have 2 items here. One, quite deadly, to save your life without even knowing. I ask that whoever abhors my ambitions the most, that is, to protect and nurture those that trust and believe in me, to take this as a show of trust. And she picks up the scarab-shaped jewel, while the one of you that has the greatest empathy with those beings who wish to achieve more than a mere lifetime can offer is welcome to this. And she puts her hand over the paper, and her fingertips touch it and leave a faint blue impression as she moves her hand away. They quickly fade as she continues. When the time comes, even as you begin to face your sternest trials, it may be worth choosing the wrong path before the right one. For what is ultimately correct or incorrect if you haven't been shown all there is to see? She leans forward at this, holding her hands one over the other. Will you indulge me?
Well, I'll cross my hands and lean even further. What are we really trying to get at here?
In layman's terms, I'm asking you that to trust me for the time being and have these tokens to augment those who have the aforementioned feelings towards me. And recall, during the most difficult endeavors coming your way undoubtedly, to remember where you got these from and who aided you in a very uncertain time. You're free to examine the items if you wish.
Alright, if you don't mind, I'll do so. I'll identify them.
Okay.
Why are you helping us?
She grins at this. My reasons are my own, but as mentioned before, to show you that I am one to trust despite knowing so little about me.
You help every random person that come through?
Well, you're the first people to, quote-unquote, randomly come through. And I've seen what you're capable of, what you did to Yule. As I said before, very impressive. So, Ko, you were able to identify the Scarab of Death. If you hold it in your hand for 1 round, an inscription appears on its surface, revealing its nature, and it provides 2 benefits while it is on your person. It provides advantage on saving throws versus spells, and it has 12 charges. If you fail a saving throw against a necromancy or harmful effect originating from an undead creature, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and turn the failed save into a save. The undead creature that targeted you is destroyed unless it succeeds a DC 15 Charisma saving throw.
Wow.
Goodness.
These are book items, I'm assuming?
Yeah, let me put these in here.
Like, when you first said Scarab, I'm like, oh wow, already?
In this paper, you get quite a lot of information from this. So, actually, give me a history check. Okay, so you've heard of this before. This is called Clelic paper. It's a Drow invention made from an alchemical mixture of a giant slug and a creature called Neophyllid, its skin. So they're both drenched in acid and then pressed together and bonded with a thin outer layer of rendered dwarven fat to hold the entire mixture together, creating 4 long sheets of paper. These components make the paper invulnerable to physical harm, such as tearing, cutting, burning by natural fire, and spells that deal damage, like burning hands or fireball. They damage it normally, but the layer of dwarven fat gives the paper advantage to saving throws against these spells. The paper can be personalized by a drow if they add 4 drops of their own blood to the mixture, allowing them to use it as identification. And the peculiar thing is, this paper doesn't seem to work for any other race except drow.
Well, I'm a little confused about this parchment here. If I'm understanding this right, no one else can use this besides the drow, I believe, right?
I crafted it. Once revealed by your magic, it should work for whoever's utilizing it. She reaches over and taps a line at the bottom, and your identify finishes its analysis. And this is in addition to normal functions. Let me pull it up here. Oh, it has a picture. Ooh.
Oh, that's spooky.
This looks like the most ominous contract I've ever seen.
Right?
So essentially, someone who has this paper, and this is the object that she wants to give to the person in the party who has the greatest empathy with undead. And addition to its normal functions, so that's mostly drow stuff, the bearer is rendered invisible to lesser undead such as skeletons and zombies, and for certain ghouls and wights. Yes. So yeah. It is a ward against lesser undead. And the person that abhors her ways and lifestyle the most, she wants to give the scarab to.
That a very colorful piece of paper.
Is the paper in the party sheet?
Let me put it there.
And after the scarab gets the mark on it, you still have to hold it in order to use the charge.
No, you just have to be attuned to it and have it on your person.
Alright.
You tell us what this sort of thing does?
I would imagine Kamor would tell you when he identifies them.
Yeah, I still don't understand how this paper works.
So essentially just having the paper on it, if you guys get into a fight or go into an area with lesser undead such as skeletons, zombies, and certain ghouls and wights, they will act like the holder of the paper is not even there.
Gotcha. Alright, so what we got here, this paper, and I'll kind of like nudge it with my left hand, not wanting to touch it with my actual skin. It's made out of a couple of different things, but holding it will definitely help whoever's holding on to it will definitely not be seen by like a couple of undead creatures. Pretty much it'll make you invisible to them.
Does that break if you hurt them?
It does not.
It don't. And it's one of those things that you can actually just pass around. It don't require any attunement or anything like that.
Huh.
And this here scarab, I know it looks a little creepy and stuff, but this right here, if you hold on to it, activate it, it will give you some benefits against magic being cast against you. And of course, if as a little extra bonus, if any undead creatures try to target you, they're gonna have to try to prevent themselves from being destroyed.
Oh, those both very nice.
I said before, the one that embraces our way of life, namely what you saw in Yule's tower, or empathizes the most there, must receive the paper, and those who abhor what they saw the most take the scarab.
Now, what you mean by what you saw? Not big on torture. Don't care much about undead, one way or other.
The undead specifically.
Oh. She just sort of shrugs.
So out of character, I'm just curious, dude. Is this like the scarab that was on my list, or is this actually in the book?
This is actually in the book.
Okay.
Well, for one that is probably more keen to what was going on, the necromantic persuasion, I would say it would be either I or Macaulay.
It might call you.
I suppose, yes.
Seeing how
What you
did,
mean you suppose? You make zombies.
Yes.
They're not zombies.
Oh yes, they are zombies.
I'm using spores to animate their bodies. It is different.
It's still zombie. It moan like zombie, it groan like zombie, it hit like zombie, it's zombie.
Efficient use of necromantic spells embracing the dead is quite the way the necromancer fungal spores are not, young lady.
And as for me, I'm apparently of the undead persuasion, so...
Hold on. I grab the paper and I walk around. Reaver, do you see me?
Yes.
Yes.
He upper undead, not lesser.
Well, there goes all the fun I could have with this, and I slide it back on the table.
But I would say if we are to take these gifts that you give us, Macaulay, you'd probably be better for that of the paper.
I suppose so.
I mean, not to mention, it would be nice to not have to worry about them zombies piling up on you.
That could benefit.
As for the scarab, I mean, you kind of seem to be more opposed to the undead persuasion circumstance anyways. And he kind of looks towards Seagal for a moment.
Me?
That and the fact that it's either be you or Kamor, but you're pretty apt on taking them down pretty quickly, so...
I apt at taking everything down very quickly. It not my fault we just been fighting undead lately.
Seemed to recall you had quite the hard time with those monkeys.
You not see that. Wait, why you see that? She squints at her.
Just smirking at this.
How long you watch us?
Who can tell?
You can tell me.
I could. What would be the fun in that?
I'm not here for fun. I'm here for answers.
I'm here for answers. You came to the wrong place, my dear.
Clearly. Well, I have same issues with undead I have with everyone. She just sort of waves her hand at this. They smell a bit more usually.
I have a question now. Are there any strings attached to these? Now, obviously, you want us to do something for you. And I would like to know as much detail about that.
The only strings that I attached are what I mentioned before. When the time comes that you need to question about who are your allies in a certain situation, you remember where you got these gifts and the good that they've done you. That is all that I ask.
But you see, that's very like ominous to me.
Yes.
Just out of the blue. I mean, if you wind up attacking some other allies of ours, that's going to put us in quite the pickle.
Oh, you needn't worry about that.
So, are you saying that we kind of have your word that you won't attack any allies of ours?
You have to have allies to do that.
Well, I mean, we're good at making friends. I mean, look at our new friend. Well, I don't point out Woozy. I go point at Woozy and I point over Woozy. I point at Myra. Or
Look
Mia.
here, you! Learning anti-bully field, I swear. Don't stress over it. All will be made clear in time.
Can I do an insight roll on her?
You can try.
Oh, thanks for the motivational pep talk, DM. All right, here we go. Big money, big money.
You can't detect any deceitment coming from her, but you can definitely tell that there is a whole lot more that she knows that she's not letting on.
Oh, I knew that without the freaking insight roll, this shady bitch. Well, what do y'all think? Are we looking to align ourselves with her?
She not say that. Basically, she say...
That's when
Think on her favorably. That right?
More or less.
If we're making a deal with her like that, it might as well be an ally. Because think of her favorably can definitely wind up being thought of when it hits the battlefield.
Depends what she doing. I think favorably of a lot of people, but if, say, Comor were to shoot my father, I kill him.
Look, I only thought about that the first time I saw him. All right, it was a little surprising. It caught me off guard. I was a little woozy from blood loss. Not you, Woozy. I'm getting excited.
Mm-hmm.
So, like that. But, if not doing things too bad, could be friend.
Now tell me is whoever going to hold these items going to be bound in any way?
No.
Well, whoever holds Scarab going to be attuned, but...
I was worried more of like a cursed contract beneath it.
My goal is for the bearer of the paper to understand my appreciation for their empathy towards undeath in general, so that they might have some small manner of blessing when dealing with the hectic going-ons of the underworld. And the bearer of the scarab, I wish for them to fully understand the advantages that one can have when dabbling in this type of work, so that their empathy might be swayed. That is all, no more or less.
I fine with this.
All right, lady. I think we're going to take you up on this. I have another question for you now. These other portals, do they lead to the rest of the members of your little club party here?
Where they're generally located, yes.
So now that we came out of this portal, or did we come out?
The top portal.
Now that guy's no more, how do you find his replacement?
Oh, we have our ways. Worry not about it.
You find powerful mages and say, hey, come join Secret Club?
We have our own little initiation process that's not quite so blunt.
But basically, yes.
Sort of, but not really.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know dabble magic. Doesn't matter to me.
You're free to look and see where they lead before you depart. I'm sure curiosity is grabbing at you.
I mean, are your friends going to get a little upset if we just pop in their house?
You have no idea what they look like or what to look for, so I don't suppose it would matter.
You can just go in anyone with that one token?
No, I mean, you can read the portal to see where it leads to. All the other portals are inactive currently.
She goes over here to see if there's something to read on it.
There is. You have... Oh man, what's it written in?
Yeah, what is it written in first?
We'll just say common. You read...
Oh, God. Hold on. Barely.
The Dark Plains.
Dark Plains. What that?
Mycalia can do a history check on this.
Is it plains as in other planes of existence, or plains as in flat, grasslandy place?
You would know it would be the second one. It's an expansive region deep in the underworld. You've heard legends that there are gigantic ships that are buried here, along with lots and lots of undead there.
Oh, I've actually heard of it. It's more undead, actually.
Okay.
I'll just go ahead and unlock you guys.
She looks at this one.
I guess we're going to do a check for each one.
Know it.
Actually, I'm going to go over and help her read.
Are they all common?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
The Tombs of Stoneholm.
Tombs of Stone... Home. Stoneholm. You know that one? It sounds like more undead. Tomb's a crypt.
You can do another history check, Mycalia. It's not ringing a bell for you.
No.
Can I read it?
Yes. This one is called The Paralyzed City.
It's paralyzed. And she like helps her sound it out.
Z's getting me.
Yes,
Do
they are
another-
an odd letter.
You can do another history check. You've not heard of this one either.
It doesn't sound like good condition.
Am I able to
Yeah.
make any checks on these?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. I'll do theirs real quick. The southern one says the collected realm.
Collected realm.
Lycalia, you can roll one with advantage for this one.
Ooh.
So, you know that this is a place lined with rare minerals and exotic metals that prevent teleportation, and it's a place of ceasefire between gnomes and dwarves. It's called the Truce Trail, more often than not. Here, normally argumentative parties here meet to discuss their joint strategy with regard to handling the undead. The gnomes who practice druidic magic in the deep earth have a generally hopeful outlook where the undead serve a purpose in the life cycle, and the dwarves who are super religious view the undead as little more than a tool. Well, actually, no. They're just they're creations of death and terror, and like the most they can ever be is a tool. But they somehow work together whenever they meet up here to discuss things.
It's in the Underdark?
Yes.
Oh shit, she's probably been there. She explains it. More undead.
What did Ko know about the other two?
Alright, so Comor's is called Tolgareth Tower. Ko would not know anything about this.
Did you know about the other two we read out?
I gave 3 history checks.
I'm going to say the reason why Macaulay is getting most of the checks here because they're mostly in the Underdark,
Oh, okay.
and people who haven't gone in there just straight up would not know about them.
Yeah, it makes sense. No. At least not all of it.
Macaulay, this is called the Undersea.
It's so simple when you say it out loud.
I assume it's a sea that's underground.
You can give me a history check. Actually, everyone can roll history on this. So Raver and Kamor, you guys have heard that at the bottom of some distant ocean, you're not sure where, there's rumors of a forgotten city that's been lost to time. And some not particularly nice things dwell within there. And if they have treasures there that are rumored to be there, they could pose to be a very serious threat in the distant future. Unfortunately, nobody knows where it is.
But this portal takes us there?
Seagal's portal does.
So apparently that portal goes to a place that has been lost to time. It's deep in the ocean from what I gathered, from what I remember. It's apparently something bad's gonna happen there, but I always thought it was just talk.
Apparently it isn't.
And they have portals just hanging out.
So tell me, which one of your Avengers lives in that place?
Why would I divulge one of our members' identities to you?
Please?
You can read the names on the portals, and that's all you're getting.
Nah.
Mycalia, this one says the Convergence.
What is convergence?
Anybody can roll me a history or arcana check.
Oh boy, can I roll both?
No.
I already rolled mine.
So Mycalia and Raver, you guys hear the Convergence. This harkens back to basic magical studies that you both, Mycalia during her Druidic 101 classes, and Raver's one of his past lives, the wizard again, is speaking into his mind. The Convergence is referred to as the point that lies in the center of all material planes where they converge. Water and fire create steam, earth and air create sand. All the conjunctions of the elemental planes are presented in a place that is seemingly at the center of the cosmos.
Oh my.
Does one not have anything to do with undead? At least. Mostly.
To our knowledge. Your reach is certainly wide, I'll give you that. She calls out to the drow lady.
She's just saying, oh, she can actually read Gamor's,
Tolgorith Tower.
which is hilarious. She could read that, but not undersea. Okay.
It's tricky when it's all one word like that.
Well, enjoy your reading lessons?
I'm still studying.
Well,
Not put it in best language.
I do know that you likely have an arduous task to undertake, and I wish you all well and good luck.
I thought maybe we would hang out here for a bit, maybe have some lunch. You didn't even offer some drinks.
Oh. You're free to go up on the table and see where the middle one takes you.
That looks a little too dark and ominous for my liking.
What knowledge doesn't wish to learn? Come now. She's just grinning like this wickedly teasing grin at you.
I will go look.
Well, I have a feeling there's no words on that one, is there?
There is not.
Yeah, I thought so.
You give me a Arcana check. Kamora, you can give me one too. Lycalia. Oh no, both of you would know. You don't need words to let you know that if this is indeed a portal, this is a portal to which you don't ever want to go. It's just known as the Void. Anyone that's ever recorded going in here never comes back out, and essentially it's free fall space for all things chaotic and twisted and shadow.
Hey, Woozy, come over here.
Let's see here. I'm debating if I should jump on you to push you in there.
I just have some questions. I want your expertise.
Hold on. Stop moving.
You jump on him, you both going.
Curses, you're right.
We probably should go.
All right. We leave him.
Nah.
I do think that sounds best.
I walk over, Woozy.
I jump on his shoulders. Ride, slave.
I activate Thunder Wave.
No!
No!
Alright, so we able to just go through this portal again?
Yep.
Alright, I'm sure we'll meet you again, lady.
Well then.
Nope. Guys, I'm in a scary place. Oh no, I am in the void. She tricked us.
And you're back.
From outer space.
Where the fuck did you go? I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Oh, he wasn't with us?
Oh? I slept in.
Went to portal room. Is mostly boring. Do not recommend.
Okay.
It's hard to explain.
Needs more decorations.
Alright, well, the Underdark awaits. You ready?
Yes.
Alright, let's see if we survive next time on the next session.
I throw him on the portal. And then then I take the thing from Reaver and throw it on the portal as well. Problem solved.
You get an anime outro theme.
Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Shirtless Drow got an anime intro.
For real.
That battle theme pumped you guys up. You know it.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and save. All right, thank you all for coming.
Had a
Yay.
good time. Thank you.
Thank you for the game.
I'll be moving up to the yawning portal chat. Going to be binging more DDO because I have no life after I take a shower.
Yeah, please do. I was wondering what that smell was this entire time.
It was the dog.
Well, then go take your mutt